So just reading from the captain's log as opposed to the vlog, we made 112 nautical miles yesterday, or over the last 24 hours. That's noon till noon universal time, Greenwich Mean Time. But the reason for that you can hear in the background. It's the engine. Hurrah! There is absolutely no wind out here. It's been as flat as a calm. It's been flat calm. It's the sea has been almost like mercury, just sort of undulating during the night. Beautiful, but very, very frustrating. So 112 miles, that's by virtue of 16 and a half hours engine time, and then just a little bit of sailing in the margins of that. 16 and a half hours hand steering. See the hand? It's very difficult. We don't have an autopilot on this boat. We have Wally the wind vane, but we don't have an electronic autopilot, so we have to hand steer when the engine's being used. Makes it quite a bit of a pain. The bottom line is that when there's only two of you and you're under engine power so long, you get quite tired. So rest becomes quite an issue. You've either got to do it in a very disciplined way, 2 hours on, 2 hours off, 2 hours on, 2 hours off. But who the hell wants to do that? But you've either got to do it that way or you're just going to feel very tired at some point. We reached the point last night, not long after last night, where we felt very tired. We put the sails up, we're doing about 1.5 knots. Okay, that's good enough. We both got some rest. I stay on deck, Nicky goes below. But the wind died away, so the sails were slatting and slatting, so we rolled up the headsail and just left the main up to give a bit of stability to the boat. So there is a little bit of sea running. So a couple of things we discovered yesterday. We didn't bring any spare engine oil. We're running the engine a lot. Maybe she'll need a bit of a top up. I'm hoping not. We're not running at big revs. We're only 2,000 revs, so we're not overstraining it, so hopefully the engine won't get too hot and she won't burn up too much oil. But we don't have any spare oil, which is done. And yesterday I discovered a leak in the transmission or the gearbox. There's a special type of oil you need there, ATF, automatic transmission fluid. Fortunately I do have some spare of that on board. So what have we seen? We've seen some wildlife. We've seen several small birds, maybe a spot of a shark following us earlier today. Definitely saw a black fin, sort of curvy type fin like that. Disappeared, popped up again a minute or so later. So not really dolphin-like, probably more like a shark. But I haven't seen it again and certainly didn't see anything come up close to the boat. Several jellyfish, Portuguese men of war. Nicky's great at spotting those. She sees them going past. I see nothing. And then we had an absolutely beautiful Bermuda Longtail playing around the top of the mast, right up on the truck of the mast. And he was coming back and again and again and again, almost hovering there, flapping his wings, squawking. Beautiful. So I managed to get some still shots of him, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of those. Quite close. An absolutely beautiful bird. It's just really a seagull with the most elegant long tail. But it really is a very, very beautiful bird, and the way it can just almost hover on the wind is quite remarkable. So he went away, came back again, went away, came back again. We noticed him, he just dive bombed us not 20 minutes ago, but didn't stick around. So maybe there was something at the top of the mast, maybe there was just a little bit of something fluttering, or maybe there was another bird just sat there and he was trying to peck at it or something. I don't really know. Certainly don't intend going up there to check. Weather's still hot. Not quite as hot I don't think, but it is still pretty hot. Fortunately we've got a cold box on here. So we now have a list of what we want and what we need. What we need is engine oil. We need an electronic autopilot so we don't have to do this. And we need to fix the depth sounder. We noticed isn't working. We just noticed it when we left. So you should really have that going. It's quite an important thing, not on the ocean, but when you're getting close in and when you're approaching shore, and certainly when you want to anchor. So if it's broken, we're going to need to replace it. And then what do we want? Well, we want an ice making machine, one of those little ones. Perfect. Might say why when you got a cold box, but actually it just worked very well. And we would like air conditioning if ever we come back to the tropics, or when we come back to the tropics. So there you go, they're on our want list. All battery heavy, of course, but we don't care. That's what we want. We're too old to worry about caring. So Mr Bigglesworth is very happy, and Captain's log is very useful because I can make a list of what I want to talk about because my memory's going and I can't remember. So there you go. On we motor. We'll run out of fuel soon. We've used up almost half of what we've got. So just hope for some wind. See ya.